So I want to talk about old-fashioned media and why I'm seeing how they've been coming back for the past 5 years and gaining even further momentum. So everything that's old is seems to be new again. And unlike ambient digital culture, which happens while we are doing something else, analog media requires our attention. Picking up a book or an LP or a magazine is making a choice. So this choice is not made by an algorithm in the feedback loop with nothing original ever emerges, but it's actually made by humans, by human touch, which is the main selling point of media. So for brands, launch a new magazine, publish a book, have a zine, have a catalog, have a vinyl. All of that is an excuse to have endless launch parties, gatherings, dinner, events, readings, and so on. That's a great way to activate experience in your stores. So, in addition to experiential component and the PR component of analog media, there is also the fact that print media really elevates brand narrative and makes them more durable than social content, turns a brand story into a collectible and packages them in a stylized keepsake. It's really a PR, analog media PR gold mine. I really don't know why brands don't do it more often, especially consider these figures. Taylor Swift's album, The Torture Points Department, sold 2.2 million copies in vinyl. Analog media are expressions of fandom. Fans line up at Metrograph or Lower East Side movie theater to see new releases rather than on Netflix. I've seen in New York more people reading a book or playing board games in coffee shops than ever before. And in fact, in 2024, there's 6.5 increase in book sales. Incredibly, Life magazine is also back to life, and so are Onion and Playboy, which now has annual edition. 35 millimeter film grew at double pace than 5 years ago. Also, analog culture is much harder to hijack. Performance media, third party cookies, retargeting, none of that works here. And neither do influencers, content creators, and paid social. So when every brand master the business of social content and creativity of the algorithm, brand differentiation is not anymore there. Worse yet, culture is not anymore there either, if it ever was. Culture is reproduce, comment and don't, criticize, remix, shared, edited, amplified on social media, but I don't believe it's made there. Cultural trendsetters are in the analog world. You simply had to be there. Oasis has been the biggest event of this past summer. Member clubs, invite-only gatherings, independent magazine events, podcast live recordings, brand dinners. Again, you had to be there. So now, what does this revival of analog culture mean for brands? To me, the best analog strategy combines print, digital entertainment, and live experiences with cultural products to match. LPs, cameras, movies, books, and other tangible forms of community building are all social objects. Shareable memes, symbols of belonging, and membership cards all at the same time. This is a new marketing mix, and the right balance is defined by the brand category, by the brand size, its budgets, its growth ambitions. So to recap, what we have here is a brand launching even an LP, a book for sure, a catalog, a zine, a live podcast recording in their stores, then organizing or private events or dinners, invite-only dinners. So you have a piece of analog media. Then you have a PR program that amplifies it. Again, this is all in real world. Analog media in real world, PR program in the real world to amplify endless book launch parties, openings, readings. It's it goes on and on. Then you have social media that remixes, creates content that gives all of it legs and scale and global reach, and also creates, I don't know, a series, a program, extending it. So these are three steps, and then repeat again. I wrote about this in my post Analog Culture on the Sociology of Business. Head over there to read it. It's all about what I said and much, much more. Subscribe to the Sociology of Business, a weekly newsletter about how brands connect business with culture. Thanks so much for listening. Take care.